Hey everyone, today I'm going to be shooting a video and this is going to be talking about whether you should have a separate personal to business account. Okay, so personal to business account, should it be separate? And we could talk mainly just Facebook, and then you guys can go in Instagram and all these other places, right? Like it just depends, okay? It really depends, but there was someone that was in a Facebook group. She had a question, should I do this separate business? It's a pretty big Facebook group. It has over 50,000 people, so there was a ton of opinions, a lot of people. And the people that I was seeing that were commenting, I would go look at their profile, and you know, I don't judge people based on how they optimize their profile, but I would know at least a little bit of what they know as far as business, branding, expertise, because that's kind of like what I'm doing, okay? I do this for a lot of coaches, consultants, course creators, people in the space between my agency side, my background working with Tai Lopez, and what I'm doing now when I'm teaching beginner coaches and course creators. So this is something that I kind of know some stuff in, you know, just to kind of be like, to be humble about it. And I'm looking at all these people, they're all different types, people that are working like full-time jobs as engineers, people that are like bussers at restaurants. You know, it's just interesting. And everyone nowadays, guys, everyone has an opinion. Okay, so just want that to kind of sink in. So it's good to take in opinions, but also it's good to get educated opinions, people that are in the trenches, people that have been able to do this. I mean, this is how me and my agency are able to crack tons of money for people over the last couple years, right? Behind 7-8 figure brands, personality brands to the T. So obviously there's a lot of people that first commented before I commented. I guess they were like 3-4 hours in, and I saw it. Probably like 7 to 8 people was ahead of me and said, keep it separate, 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 separate. And I said, hey, I'm going to go against the grain and say you should keep it in one. And a few of my points were because number one is it gets too much. Like, you're trying to do your personal life and then your business life. It's like, I understand privacy, and you guys can have, actually in Facebook alone, you can have privacy where you can literally friend all your family. So all your family could be the ones that see this post, or all your family is able to see these certain albums. So there's security to it. So if you're posting something, you can only show it to a certain amount of people, or you can block everyone else. And that's what's so great about Facebook, okay? And obviously you can make it, you know, however you want. I just think you should integrate your business around your lifestyle. So I give an example also saying, okay, you know, like, I don't share any of my e-com brands because it's irrelevant to who I am, because they're just drop shipping brands that I'm testing. I don't know if I'm going to have them as long-term brands, and then we have some brands that we want to test for the long-term and actually build out to become a well-known brand in the space. So I don't need to share that, but what I do share is who I am. You know, I'm in the marketing space, I do branding, I help people run Facebook ads, I help build out landing pages and funnels for personality brands. So I think it's helped me, my personal profile is optimized for that. I do have a lot of friends, a lot of family that I've known for my whole life that are friends, and they see my stuff, they see my faith, they see me preaching, they see my business, like how I pitch people in a storytelling phase, okay? Not pitching people like, hey, here's my link. You'll never see a link on my profile that goes to a sales or checkout page, and you'll just see my lifestyle. You know, I talk about getting results, talk about your results for either yourself or your clients, your businesses, talk about your lifestyle, because you don't want to just be a robot sharing your business, spamming all the time. You want to be like a real life human that people can relate with, right? If you're a family person, if you're walking your dog, if you're at the park, if you're reading a book, I think this is all good. And then the last thing is giving value. I give a lot of different value posts on how to bump yourself up in the algorithm, how to become a good brand. I give value on like where the internet's going and online marketing. So it's a lifestyle. Like, my business is a lifestyle. And here's the thing, if you're not in it for your business for the long term, then what is the point of running the business, right? You're just in it for a couple years. And this is just between you. I don't know what your visions are. I don't know what you're going through. But I had to share this video because I think a lot of people are getting it twisted. And then there's another thing where it says, hey, keep your Facebook fan page, your business page, be that as your figure for business, and keep your profile private and who you are. I don't believe that. I believe that Facebook organically is great for your personal profile. I do have a figure page. You guys can go look it up, RC Simon, and I use it to run ads, and I use it to build out my chat bot, right? My ManyChat sequence. So that is why I have it, to run ads. But to be able to share a message organically to an audience, I wouldn't rely on the Facebook page. Here's the thing. you don't see Facebook fan pages bumping up in our algorithms anymore. Any page that you like, you don't see it. When you refresh your phone, you don't see it. And I just think that but they see your personal profile, and recently they've been seeing Facebook groups. So I've been teaching a lot on the differences between being able to brand your profile and then also nurture a community through Facebook groups, because when you start to refresh, you'll start to see Facebook groups getting bumped up organically in the algorithm. So you want to be in both. You want to be in the both spaces where the attention is. If the attention starts to shift into fan pages, which I don't see that ever happening, if anything, it's going down. Facebook wants you to pay, right, for that attention, for those eyes. So I don't see that. So my question in a nutshell is, would you do separate or together in one? Me, I'd say keep it in one. If you want to do it separate, go for it. If you need to express yourself and show your cooking and show your, some family stuff, then go for it. But like I said, there's already a solution to that where you can privatize a lot of your family stuff on your main, so then you can get the point across to your audience. Because when you're doing business nowadays, guys, when you are doing business, you want to make sure that you're human. When I work with these businesses, I'm in the consulting and service business. People want to know not just your business side, but what are your values? Can they trust you? What are you hiding, right? Like social media nowadays, we can't hide who we are. Like I tell people, social media doesn't privatize us that much. It actually exposes more of who we are. That's why it's a lot easier to expose the frauds. I mean, you go on a live call, something that's not edited, like YouTube videos. A lot of my YouTube videos, I don't edit like boom, 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 boom. A lot of that's going to be raw, like just like this video. And when it's live, you can literally sniff the authenticity of somebody if you know how to have that awareness, right, towards someone, how they relay their message. You can just tell what level they're at, where they come from, what they've been through. You can kind of tell, especially if you've been in the trenches for quite some time and you know how to read people. So what I'd say is keep it in one. If you want to separate it, then I'm not saying that's bad too, but leveraging two, to me, just doesn't make sense. Like, it's like LinkedIn. LinkedIn, a lot of people see it for business. You wouldn't post what you want on LinkedIn versus Facebook, right? Yeah, I agree. But I think there's a point where you can start nurturing your audience on Facebook so it can start looking professional, but also more of like a lifestyle business. LinkedIn, I'm testing a lot right now. I'm learning a lot on LinkedIn. I'm actually really going head on because I think I've kind of mastered the Facebook platform. And I'm just keeping the systems going. I'm growing. I'm learning week by week new things on Facebook, right? But I have like a system in my head. It took me some time to learn. Now I'm going into another platform. So I tell people, build one platform. It's just like Instagram. Like, would you want a different Instagram versus this? Like me, I preach my faith on my Instagram, but also I show that I do business. So it's intertwined. People are attracted to my values, my faith. And those are the people I want in my circle too. Like, let's say you attract a client and they're just not meshing with your values, and you're like a credit repair specialist, and you guys just don't vibe. You're not on the same level. They're always arguing or trying to control you in your business. Why would you want that? So I tell people, if you're in real estate, if you're in credit repair, if you're in insurance, if you're selling any type of service, you can be like a mindset coach, a leadership coach, communications coach. I think it's all great to have it all around. Like, you can talk about credit, your results for credit for clients. You can talk about your lifestyle. Hey, I'm here at a restaurant. I don't want to lift any restaurant. It can be like any restaurant out there. Restaurant, here my family, here's what I'm eating. And then you can give some good things. We use credit, boom, boom, boom. And you can like intertwine. And then you can just give value. I think nowadays as humans, we crave that type of connection and that authenticity, and social media doesn't hide that at all. If you decide to go on social media, then do it to show who you are, right? Just be who you are. And there's a lot of different things. I can answer questions. If you guys have questions below, I'd love it. I love when people ask these questions in these Facebook groups, because it gets me to voice my opinion, share my beliefs based on what I've been able to build, and also be able to write off this type of content because it gets me fired up. So if there's anything you guys listen to people that are educated, that have done it. Everyone nowadays has an opinion. Everyone nowadays has a voice, but I look at their background. If I'm going to learn how to cook, I'm not going to learn from someone that doesn't know how to cook, that's in a different industry, right? If I'm going to learn somebody about real estate, I'm not going to go to a branding specialist that has no idea about real estate. It's like when you're asking about social media, go to people that know social media, have mastered this, have been in the trenches, and are actually doing it. If I didn't optimize my profile and all I cared about was, okay, you know, my family's gonna think this about me. Like, no, I want my family to know that I am doing great things, that I am human, that I do fail, that I'm building this lifestyle. I want to inspire people through what I'm doing and what the internet can do. I think the internet's a great way to story tell and story sell. People can connect with you a lot more when you bring in family. A lot of people don't want to bring in family, and that's fine. I respect that. Well, then show like your workouts, show your meditations or something, like your morning meditation spot, right? The sun rising, tell a little story about how you felt, show the book of the week that you're reading. I think all that stuff is actually selling your audience on why they trust you, because you're human. And people are craving connection more than ever as we're going more online. As the online's increasing, we're craving that connection. And there's a way to relate that message and connection. I do that through my personal Facebook profile. So you guys can see I write a lot of long copy, short copy. I'm testing, seeing what works, because eventually I can run an ad towards that. So yeah, I mean, let me know, guys, if you have any questions. I'm super happy. I love sharing videos like this. I hope I hit all the points. So my main point is I wouldn't separate it. If you want to, go for it, but I wouldn't. I would literally go to be you, be authentic, and if there's things you don't want to share, go into your privacy settings, create a friends list with just family, and just say, hey, I only want these people to see this specific post. And that's what's so great about Facebook with like the privacy settings. They understand that. And especially if like you don't want to do, like, people are like, oh, okay, well, I don't want these random people, because there are people that add you because they lust for you. Okay, let's be real. Mainly a lot of, and I've been hearing this with a lot of women, you know, they get added by random men. Like, well, here's the thing. One, would you want those random men to go on your business anyways? And would you want to do business with them? Of course not. So you're not going to add them. That's what's so great about Facebook, is you can deny them if they get weird, and you can block them. Okay? So build a lifestyle business, build a business around your lifestyle, especially if you're selling a service, you're a consultant, whatever that is. I think authenticity to the highest of who you are, your values, your results, your lifestyle around that, and building, that's the brand. That's what people buy. People buy you, and you build this thing called the like, know, and trust factor. A lot of people talk about it, but this is how we build like, know, and trust. If you're hiding it, it's like, oh, what are they hiding in their private life, you know? And it's like, oh, I'm only hiding just like my food. I don't know. I don't know what people would hide. If you don't want to show it to the world, then don't post it. But if you do, and you only want to show it to your family, to show off to your family, then create a list of just friends with just your family. Yeah? Take care, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Like this, subscribe below, and let me know if you guys have any questions. I'd love to create more videos about this stuff. Take care, be blessed, be encouraged, and have a great day. Bye-bye.